Hello, world of the internet wrestling fans, it's Simon Miller again, and I have more footage from Elite Wrestling Entertainment, or EWE. That is my opponent, Bullet. But there's something special about this, or something different, which is why I'm putting up today, even though we put one up yesterday. Before I do go on, I will say, please do support Elite Wrestling Entertainment and Bullet, who is my opponent, as you can see in the ring, using the links in the description below. Look, I did a cotton elbow tie. Never see that from me on these videos. Going old school here. But yeah, the reason I wanted to put this up is that this match is from a long time ago. Like a good maybe 3, 4, maybe even 5 months ago. Like, it's been a while. I've had a lot of matches since then, and I haven't watched this back until I am talking to you right now. I've clipped it up a bit, honestly. Look, big shoulder tackle there. Good work. No, that's right. Intense. But it's kind of crazy to watch this back now, and I'm not saying I shudder at what I'm seeing, but I can certainly see things that I do wrong. I telegraphed that by a mile away. And so I just thought, okay, we'll do a watch-along. That's what we'll do. I'll premiere it. If you're here watching it live, you're kind of watching it with me. You're experiencing with me at the same time. Should bring that move back. I mean, I didn't execute it as well as I probably could. But I watched it. I was like, oh, yeah, that's all right. So, I mean, he's a big dude, Bullet, as well. Like, he doesn't muck around. I'll just say that. And if you see him on a poster for a local wrestling show, I would highly suggest you go see him. Or of course, come to EWE and you can check him out there. Look, picking me up like I'm a bag of dimes and chucking me around, my poor back bouncing off that canvas. But yet, the thing that I really took away from this, and I'll do some commentary as and when, but this is more of an overall thing as I talk about my wrestling journey, is that you do, I guess you do and you don't notice. I guess it depends who you are, right? Because for me, I am my own biggest critic, and not just from my wrestling matches, but from my YouTube videos, from this audio I'm doing right now. Like when I go to clip it and put it all together, I think, oh, that sounded stupid, or that didn't really sound how I wanted it to. But with these things, I like to talk from the heart. I like to be honest and transparent. But it's nice that I guess I can watch back, bang, killed me. It's nice that I can watch it back and at least know that I have improved. And I'm not saying I'm ready for a 5-star classic in the Tokyo Dome, or that, you know, I don't need to keep working hard or training and all of these things. I will say, look, a bit of catch-as-can wrestling here in a hammerlock. Reverse that son of a bitch, Miller. That's not the best in the world, but again, it goes to show that I can do more than maybe sometimes I let on. But even I can see watching this back that my confidence is a lot higher now. Now, I will say every time, again, like I say, I edit one of these, my confidence dips a little bit. But not in a bad way. I mean in a constructive criticism point of view. I always think it's important to watch yourself back and just be honest with yourself, like I say, and just say, you know what, I could have done that better, I could have done this better, and try and incorporate that into your moveset, into your performance, you know, as you go on. Because the story of this match, if you are watching it, listen to me rant, is that Bullet is working my leg. He's working me over. My poor knee, look at my bald head there, stupid dad. But, you know, my poor knee is being ravaged. And this is another reason why I liked it when I watched it through, because I don't remember doing that. Like I said, I've had a few matches since then, but I was kind of happy that I'd put a narrative into the match. And again, you all know how wrestling works. There will have been many parties involved in that. But I don't know, when I watched it back, it put a little bit of a smile on my face, as did this, because, you know, it tries to beat me up like, nah, bruh. You can have a back body drop. Little secret about back body drop, terrifying to take and kind of terrifying to give, because you are just taking somebody and throwing them into the air, and you've got to make sure you protect them. And again, we did a few in this match to kind of, you know, put over that my leg is hurt. There you go, I'm selling it a little bit there. So I'm kind of using these desperation maneuvers to try and get the pin, but obviously that's not going to take him down. He's a big old boy. But in terms of the promotion as well, Elite Wrestling Entertainment, I've been there since their very first show. I'm not sure how much you're able, here's my third back body drop too. I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to tell this, because of course I'm ranting over the top, but it was really nice to go back and watch it here and compare to how it was, what, last week, 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago, whenever their last event was. I'm not kidding you. They now sell out the place, big slam. They now sell out the place. They have a crazy crowd that comes every week. They've started to put narratives and stories into it because they can, because they know they got the crowd, they got the audience, flapjack. So I was kind of like, it's kind of, like I say, it's kind of just, I don't know, something pleasant about not only seeing, and again, I've got a long way to go, but not only seeing my, I was quite happy with this as well. I keep interrupting myself, but again, I am literally doing this live. Some kind of spinning Falcon Arrow thing. I thought it was quite good, and I liked it. Not that I'm putting myself over. But yeah, it was very, very pleasant to see not only have I got a bit better, but EWE as a promotion has come leaps and bounds, and that is all due to the people behind the scenes who are working tirelessly. I can do much better up and overs than that. However, I'm a fan of that German suplex. Every now and then I've done a German suplex and they haven't gone that well. That's just the nature of the beast. That hurt as well. I ain't gonna kid. He just kicked me right in the face. I know it looked like I did a bit of a flare flop, but I think I remember just being like, I gotta lay down. I gotta lay down right now. But yeah, I really do just want to put over the the guys and the girls behind the scenes at EWE. They've put in so much work. They've got an incredible roster. They put on a brilliant show. I look forward to it every single month. And, you know, if you are in the London area, I think it's South London, Bal. I might just drive there. I forget where I'm going. At the Bedford, I promise you'll have a good time. Just a bunch of drunk people with big smiles on their faces. And yeah, that was just something I didn't realize until I got back here. Hitting the ropes is interesting in a 16-foot ring as well, which I think that's what it is. It's not as small as it looks on camera. The camera does make it look smaller. But when you try and hit the ropes and you've got two dudes in there who obviously, you know, have a certain amount of size to them, you do quite realize I have to take less steps. Sometimes I do run a little bit like a chicken, which I probably need to focus on too. I quite like this of Bullets as well. Once again, without wanting to, you know, I'm not pulling the wool over your eyes. I'm just being transparent. There are a few ways that something like this doesn't hurt. That just hurts. That just kills. I don't know how much he weighs, but you can kind of take a guess. And here he's saying that's it. It's over. But I'm Simon Miller, damn it. I'm not just gonna lay down. I will give you a little bit of a spoiler. Something happened to my footage, and I've tried to get the ending of this match 2 or 3 times, but it keeps corrupting when I downloaded it. So I thought, you know what, I can just tell you what happens. But obviously Bullet here is going for his patented spear. I always have a spear, do not hit it in this match, but he comes, I telegraph it, push his shoulder into the post, and now I'm like, what can I hit him with? What can I bust him out with? I need to try and win this match. My knees are screwed. I go for the ups and downs. Boom! Like a Goldberg version. That's the new version of the ups and downs. I need to kind of do that more. But unfortunately, what did happen is that Yester Reese's music hit, I should say, it distracted me, turned around, I got speared, and I lost the match. But again, shout out to EWE, shout out to Bullet, and shout out to you for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see you soon.